Which element is most likely to be used as an industrial catalyst? Usually, we see that transition elements are those which are most likely to be used as industrial catalyst. In the options given, we see that only option C, which is rhodium, is a transition element. Hence, option C is the correct answer. 21. Which compound, when reacted with sulfuric acid, produces a product which is used as a fertilizer? So, first of all, we see that when ammonia reacts with sulfuric acid, it gives us ammonium sulfate, which is used as a fertilizer. Hence, option A is the correct answer. We look at the other options, we see that calcium carbonate reacts with sulfuric acid to give calcium sulfate plus water and carbon dioxide. However, calcium sulfate is not used as a fertilizer. Similarly, calcium hydroxide reacts with sulfuric acid to give calcium sulfate again and water, and we know that calcium sulfate is not a fertilizer. Sodium hydroxide reacts with sulfuric acid to give sodium sulfate and water, and sodium sulfate as well is not a fertilizer, so the correct answer to this is ammonia. Question number 22. In which reaction is the underlying substance behaving as an oxidizing agent? So, when a substance behaves as an oxidizing agent, it gives electrons to the other substance and is reduced itself. Option A shows barium chloride reacting with sodium sulfate. However, in this option we see that there is no transfer of electrons and the oxidation states of both compounds remain the same. We see that barium has a positive 2 oxidation state with barium chloride, and the oxidation state of barium remains the same with barium sulfate. Option B says 3 moles of copper oxide plus 2 moles of ammonia. In this reaction, we see that ammonia actually behaves as a reducing agent since it removes the oxygen from the copper and decreases its oxidation state from positive 2 to 0. Option C says 2 moles of iron 2 chloride plus chlorine gives us 2 moles of iron 3 chloride. This is the correct answer because we see that chlorine oxidizes the iron 2 to iron 3 ions. Option D states oxygen plus sulfur dioxide gives us 2 moles of sulfur trioxide, and in this case we see that actually that sulfur dioxide is oxidized, so it cannot act as an oxidizing agent. So the correct answer for this is C.